They challenge us daily. Our beliefs, our dreams, but out here, this is our way. This is our given right. The Given Right with Kenneth Lancaster, presented by Big & J Long Range Attractants.
Riding in style.
Carl, yeah, nice to meet you. Hey, girl.
How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Here we go again. Mark Heck heading off on a hunt that is on my bucket list of a lifetime, and he's leaving me in the state of Mississippi. He's going to hunt stuff in New Zealand that I can't even spell.
My name's Gary Herbert and I'm the owner of Gary Herbert's New Zealand Hunting. I've been outfitting in New Zealand now for 21 years and we're located on the South Island of New Zealand.
Your reputation is pretty high out there.
Yeah.
I think almost anybody you've had here has said good things about you. So.
Yeah, I always have a philosophy that I always treat our guests how I would like to be treated if I was one of them.
It's quite impressive.
Yeah, oh thank you.
It's actually hard to put into words, but a year in the planning, 3 different airplanes, 22 hours of flight time, and a 3-hour drive to get here. And if anybody told me I had to double all that to get here, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Talk about a beautiful place to hunt.
Kenneth, if you would have missed your flight, this could be you, all you.
What flight? I didn't get the itinerary, Mark.
Just got here about an hour ago. We're out here at the range now. Gonna sight our guns in, and a couple hours later, we're gonna be up on top of the mountain. We're all set. We're going out for our first night. We're going after elk. To say I'm excited is an understatement. We've got the bachelor group down there. They're sitting in the scruffs. All we can see is the top of the horns, and he recognizes 2 of the 3 there for sure as being shooter bulls. So before they get up, we're going to go ahead and sneak down over the edge here. If we can get down over the edge, we'll be hidden by the brush there. So we can get all the way down, get closer view, set up and wait for them to get up and then take a chance of what we're going to do from there. So we got to get scurrying down over the hill here.
New Zealand is a little bit unique from most parts of the States. In New Zealand, if you own the land, you own the game that's on it. So it gives us an ability to manage our herds, to develop the really good large trophy animals that we have today.
We got 4 elk and 2 stag, all bedded down 120 yards. Just gonna have to sit here and wait now. Here we go. Get some footage. Tyler, we can take it.
You happy with those animals?
Oh yeah. Guys ready?
He's gonna go down.
He's got blood coming out of his mouth. Hey, hit me here. I'm cramped.
Great shot.
Sweet. We just smoked my largest elk ever. That is the largest elk I've ever seen on the hoof, and he's ours. Yes! He's huge. Oh man, both sides, Carl. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't see it up close. My goodness, look at this thing. Oh, he's massive. Look at that top end. That whale's tail is just phenomenal. Oh my goodness, first day here in New Zealand, more bone than I've ever seen in my life in one place. This thing is huge. By far my largest elk ever. Unbelievable. Our very first day. Sweet. Yes, he is a stud. What an afternoon. Thank you. Yes.
The Given Right is brought to you by Big and J, Shadow Hunter, Nomad, Hoyt, Hornady, and Swagger Bipods. This segment of The Given Right is presented by CVA Muzzleloaders.
In New Zealand, we offer guided hunts for stag, elk, fallow deer, tahr, chamois, ram, boar and goat. They're the main 8 species that are on the South Island. We have a number of different hunting options here, especially for the stuff that's up in the high mountains, the chamois and the tahr. We use helicopter for access for day trips, or you can do spike camps. At the end of the day, it comes down to whatever the hunter wants out of his experience here.
Priority is that obviously we want to have an awesome day, but there's just a few little safety things that we need to abide by.
What's the chances you let me fly today?
Really bad.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
I had to ask.
Yep.
Mark, no, they're not gonna let you fly the chopper.
I think that you've got a better chance of shooting a tahr today than flying this.
Deal.
Okay.
Now this is where old Kennelly is probably glad he missed his flight to New Zealand, cause I ain't getting in no helicopter and jumping out of it without the landing pad sitting on something flat.
This is our second morning, and they are going to let the redneck in the helicopter. They did say I would not fly today, so kind of disappointing on that part, but likelihood of us seeing and getting the tahr is good, so off we go. Just dropped us off on this hillside here. We're gonna go up over the top of the peak here and the tahr down on the other side. We're gonna sneak up from the top, but they're gonna probably run around the ridge here, and hopefully we can get below them and then shoot up on them. But I can't believe we just landed here. This is just absolutely magnificent. This is what a rush. Now we gotta climb to the top.
Just 2 or 3 good ones.
Yeah, let's go. Which one?
The top one. The top one.
I can't see
him. He's just gone into the brush. Just wait, he'll come out.
See one moving. Is that the right one? Is that it?
Yep. Yeah. Just wait for him to stop.
Todd, are you on him?
Yeah. Okay.
Is that it, Gary? Is that the right one?
Yeah, 220 yards. Take him.
You ready?
Good shot, man.
Woo! Woo!
Yes! Good shot.
Woo!
Over there.
Thank you, buddy.
Good job, man. That's
Hey.
awesome.
Did you see that?
Man.
My gosh, does that happen quick? Those things are unbelievable on that mountainside. I can't
Good
believe
shot, eh?
I can't believe I made that shot.
Sorry.
No. Gary.
Man.
Out of this world, bud. Out of this world. Oh, look at this. Oh. Look at the body on this thing.
Over there, man.
Hey. Nice, bud.
Awesome.
Sweet. Look at this.
Hey.
Take a look at this.
That was worth the hike up there.
Look at this bad boy. Gary, thank you again.
Hey, no worries, my pleasure.
This country is relentless, to say the least. It is just straight up and straight down, as you saw. Every step is unsure, it's soft, it's got rocks underneath. And these animals run through this stuff like there's nothing there. Unbelievable how they maneuver through this terrain. It is just as wild as it can be here, Gary. What a magnificent animal. Right? Look at that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I mean that. Well, guys, here we go. Top of the mountain, top of the food chain. Absolutely just can't ask for a better hunt. Yes.
This segment of The Given Right is presented by Covert Scouting Cameras. For every need, for every budget.
See how high this tussock grass is? 3.5 to 4 foot tall, and it's extremely thick. All these little coulees are just little indentations all over the place with the rocks thrown in. These things can hide anywhere in here. This is going to be some work finding some of these big stags here.
It's about 2 weeks prior to the rut, so you would have noticed you've probably seen predominantly bachelor groups of stags. Within the next 10 to 12 days, the stags will start roaring, and then they'll start grouping up with the females.
I got two what I call massive stags down here. These are really, really nice stags, but just not quite what we're after here. I know if you look at them, you might say we're crazy, but there's some actually world-class stags in here. We've got 3 more days to hunt, and we're gonna hunt until we see one of them.
I guess one thing I really like about this time of year is that if anybody's looking for a really awesome trophy with no broken points, you know, that last week of February, early March is the time of year that you're potentially gonna have those options.
Beautiful creature of God right there. It's just amazing how big, as you see, he is with those antlers. He's laying right there like a bunny rabbit. You can hide. And look what we're hunting on, 40,000 acres of this. This isn't gonna be an easy hunt to find the one we're looking for. My goodness gracious. Largest animal I've ever seen in my life. In focus there on that spotting scope. He's got points everywhere. I mean, I'm not exaggerating, they're everywhere. That's the one we're looking for. Right in the middle, just bedded down. All you can see is horns. Unfortunately, where we sit right here right now, the wind's blowing right to him. We have to go up and around, it looks like, one way or the other. Not sure which way yet. That's world class right there.
We got about 60 to 70 yards from what we measured over there from these rocks to where we can possibly see the tips of his horns. Once we see the tips of his horns, we can get down and get settled in, and hopefully he stands up again, or we wait him out till he gets up before dark. Hopefully.
Laying down with his antlers like this, trying to hide. We're just gonna have to sit here and wait him out. The winds are good.
He's dead.
Got him.
It's a good thing I couldn't see the whole body and how big he really was, because I really don't think I could have pulled it together. That is world class. He's huge. No, he's massive. I mean, he's really big. Yes! King of the mountains. Wait till you see this. This can't be real. This thing can't be real. Look at this. I'm speechless. This thing is the first time I've not been able to talk on an animal. It's got more points than I can count. Seriously. But I got a game on it. Have to grab that side over here for me. New Zealand. We've been sitting for this thing for about 2.5 hours up there. We made a stalk within 40 yards and we just had to outweigh him. It's amazing. What an animal. This is world class. This is just unbelievably big. There's mass all the way through, 50 points. This is almost unreal. I just can't believe we can come up here, see the landscape the way it is. I'm with guys like you, just delightful people to be around and see this many animals in one country. It's just amazing. It really is. I've never seen this anyplace else. We've hunted a lot of places, but this place is spectacular. It's someplace special here in New Zealand. It really is. Unbelievable. What a week. Thank you so much. Seriously.
This segment of The Give and Ride is brought to you by X-Stand and Rambo Bikes.
So he's in a pretty good spot there?
Yeah, he's a real good spot, especially if this wind stays consistent. You know, it's pushing up. I reckon if we can sort of sneak down here, a little ways down this ridge, we'll be out of sight and we'll sort of pop over, and as long as that wind stays good, we'll be nice and close.
All we need to do is get him to stand up.
Yeah.
Where have we heard that before?
So one thing that's really unique about New Zealand, and most people don't understand this, is that we're a country with no predators. So the animals become quite quiet compared to potentially what you guys would be used to seeing, which in turn makes just all the conditions that a hunter really, really likes.
Perfect shot, right through the heart.
Yeah!
Good job, buddy.
Thank you, brother.
Great shot.
Yes.
Right through the heart. Well, that was exciting.
Dream come true, man. Seriously. Thanks, brother.
I appreciate that. Man.
Yes, sir. Stag down, baby. Holy cow. Mark, look at this. I am speechless. That is an awesome bull. The boys back in Virginia, they're gonna hear it as a 19-pointer. We're bringing it back, baby. Yeah!
Additional support for The Give and Ride has been provided by Axe Broadheads. Why hit them like an axe when you can hit them with an axe? The Battle Axe is one of the deadliest broadheads on the market, with a 9/16 cut on impact head, sickle-style blades that open up over 2 inches. There's not much that can take being hit with the Battle Axe. Paired with beyond center of gravity technology giving you field point accuracy, there's no need to worry about resighting your pins. Hunting is all about having odds stacked in your favor. That's why the Give and Ride shoots axe broadheads. And when you add in the Antler Insanity app, you are sure to leave some blood trails behind. Why should you have an app for hunting? Well, it's simple. Sometimes you need to know what the wind is going to be at your stand. Or maybe you need to mark your stand location so you can slip in the dark. Or maybe you're needing to measure out the plot for planting. Or maybe you need to know how far it is to that trail. Bottom line, when you have the best broadheads and best hunting app with you on the hunt, well, let's just call that a deadly combination.
Now only Mark Heck can go on a hunt and end up with a bonus hunt. Now he's fixing to go hunt a ram.
Ready?
Yeah.
That is beautiful ram. Do you see the horns on him?
Here he goes.
This just goes to give you an idea of how steep these banks are right here. I got the swagger on the left side all the way up and on the right side all the way down, and I can still barely make it work. And he's still rolling down the hill and it's gaining speed.
All right, Mark, I got a question for you. Who's hosting this show, me or you?
Unbelievable. Look how stunning. Look at that. You did a good job picking a good one out. Thank you.
I mean, we've already done a full show on you, maybe two if I think about it. And here we are doing another one on my dream hunt.
Wonderful end to a just spectacular week here in New Zealand. Be able to finish off like this on the last day, just words can't do it justice.
Next year, like I said, call me, man. Call me.
The Given Right has been brought to you by Bergara, Real Tree, Non-Typical Outdoors, Tinks, Dead Downwind, Orca Coolers, Nature Blinds, and Steer Cup. Closed captioning has been presented by Houndstooth Game Calls.
What do you call a female stag? A what? H-I-N-D, hind? I go home and call my wife a hind.
Could be a start of a bad day.
So yeah, we always prefer our customers to come home with their heads.
I like that idea
Makes it
myself.
a little bit easier.
That's why I think you put tire out first, correct?
Yeah.